Pisces, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is not going to resonate for all Pisces. If it does resonate for you, however, feel free to like and even subscribe. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and welcome back. This is going to be a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, and a potential outcome and overall energy for the connection. This is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate. Every single part of the story probably isn't going to resonate for you. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. And what else? Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section or in my description box below. There is a link to my website where you can also book personal readings. The energy you bring to the connection is the Queen of Pentacles. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Three of Swords. We do have the Ace of Swords as your outcome. Ooh-wee, this is a strong one. Oh my god. Twin flame, like the two twin flame cards, right? Okay, so something very strong here. Regardless, when you have a major arcana in the overarching energy of a love connection, the strongest connection you've ever been a part of, that doesn't always mean your life partner, okay? This is just the strongest pull you've ever felt, and sometimes it's for healing reasons. I do see your person with a broken heart, so I'm not sure if they're just healing from something else or if this connection is breaking up. We're going to get more, okay? I do feel like you've learned your own worth, and you're no longer accepting anyone, you know, that's giving breadcrumbs, anyone that's not deserving of your love. Realizing, again, I feel like we talked about this last reading, realizing that you're the only person who's going to put, the foot down there. Like, you're the only one that can make boundaries for yourself, is what I'm getting right now. I feel like you are very emotionally satisfied on your own and feeling very stable in your emotions. Just kind of like, you know what you have to bring to the table, and so people must bring the same thing. Okay, they must bring their portion of the meal, of the feast. Interesting stuff. The Four of Wands is the minor arcana version of the World card. It does mean a completion of a phase, so sort of a cycle end, but on a smaller scale than the World card. This could be you going from dating to married. This could be going from single to dating. This could be going from married to broken up. We're going to find out more. The Gemini card, the Lovers card in your overarching energy this is a strong indicator that this is the love of a lifetime. Again, I'm not sure what's causing that broken heart of theirs. We're going to get more to that. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or a Taurus at this time. Let's get Moa. The Queen of Pentacles. One of my favorite cards. They say that a lot, Pisces. I don't know if you know that about me. But she is about being on your own path and about clearing any of the conditioning that humanity, society has put on you. Really understanding that the only the only voice to follow when trying to follow your own path is your higher self, your own inner voice. She is living authentically, and because of that, she has endless resources in anything she pursues. I love that about her. The Three of Swords. Your person's not feeling great right now. We're going to get more on that. They could actually have some health issues going on. They could have been involved in a third-party situation. I don't usually get that, but I almost feel like they're healing from being cheated on previously in a previous connection. And that is, you know, they'll want to do that obviously before they come in, because otherwise they're going to end up accusing you of cheating even if you're not, blah, blah, blah. So they're healing. They're doing some, we'll get more. We'll get more on all of this. I don't want to speculate too much. The Ace of Swords is clarity. That's what we're going to give. Victory and clarity. We'll get more on that as well. We'll clarify everything, Pisces. So we do have the Sunshine, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. And this is pretty natural, I think, in this condition. I think you're in a great place. I think you're totally fulfilled on your own. Again, this sunshine, you can see it like shining on the Queen. And the reason why the sunshine, the highlighter is on, the spotlight is on the Queen, is because she's coming from an authentic space. So you have come to a space where kind of everything and everyone is just attracted to you, almost magnetically attracted to you, because you've come to a space of your own authentic truth. And that is when the highlighter is, I like to call it the highlighter, or the magnet is on. It's when people really start to pay attention, because whatever you've done, the Creator is shining down on you now, because they want people to learn from whatever you've done, how you've gotten to this Queen of Pentacles space in your life, okay? Which really does, you know, being in that energy is what I'm trying to say. I cannot get it out. brings you into a space of being sort of the well-oiled part of every machine. Almost like everything that you're walking around along the street and somebody's like, oh, this broke, and you're like, boop, and you fix it. It's like you can help everybody efficiently and effectively because you've done this coming into your own, is what I'm getting right now. Weird message. I do feel like you're not being forthcoming about, I'm guessing, your feelings with this person. I do feel like you have this person in your sights and you feel the connection strongly. But I feel like you know that they're going through a broken heart right now, and this is exactly why you should not share your feelings yet. But always do what you want to do, not what I tell you to. But I think you're doing exactly the right thing. I think that Seven of Swords can mean lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky, blah. It really means being withholding something. It can be withholding anything. But I think at this time it's withholding your feelings, and I think that's okay while they're going through this. I think that adding to this broken heart of theirs some pressure of, hey, by the way, I'm in love with you, you're the love of my life. That might cause a little extra for their current condition, and I think you're doing things exactly like you should be. And I'm not here to tell you how to do things. I'm just here to tell you what's going on, I guess. You got the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Justice card. Could be dealing with a Libra. I do feel like they're coming to the end of a burdensome cycle. I feel like they are going through a heartbreak. I think they're trying to let go of the weight of the world, which means I almost feel like they're leaving a marriage or a long-lasting relationship that everybody thought they should be a part of. And this is about them really needing to release what others think about them. They should not care what other people think of them. It's easier said than done, by the way, Pisces. I'm not saying I don't care what people think of me. There are definitely moments in my life where I'm like, oh, I wonder what everybody's going to think of this. I'll post something here on YouTube and I'm like, maybe that wasn't a good idea. So it is a constant battle here for humanity. It's just about when you can come into a space of caring about everyone, but caring about what nobody thinks of you. Is like a magic space in life. It's like the key to life, right? So that's what your person is trying to come to, but they're not there yet. They are trying to let go of the weight of the world, what others think of them. This is justice will be served. I do feel like they could be ending a contract at this time with this entire energy. I do feel like they're leaving a marriage. That's what I'm getting on this. And I do feel like they're feeling a little guarded up right now with you. And I think that's why you're hiding your feelings. And I think everything's going to be ironed out in time. I do feel like this is a very strong connection. The Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Strength card in the outcome of this connection could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Leo. A Leo very strong actually, Libra, Gemini, or any fixed sign. This is about two people really listening to their spirit, trying to tame their ego, trying to connect fully to their higher self, and listen to, it is so hard to shut down the conditioning that we've had put on us. Again, sometimes it's stay in a marriage or you're the devil, which is very opposite of true. You know, the Creator doesn't have any egotistical desires for us. He doesn't even need us to be committed to each other like that for life. But he certainly wants whatever you do to be fulfilling and make you happy. So it's very opposite of what we've been taught as a species. And I think this is two people coming into that, really getting, wait a minute here, like, so you just want me to go ahead and follow all these rules. And again, I'm not telling you to go break the law or anything, Pisces, but I am saying that maybe sometimes there are rules that are just set there to try to hold people back. And that's really the only reason behind the restriction, right? And it's about, no, this is a time, the age of Aquarius, day and age, where it's time to really shine in our own right. I think everybody is really starting to realize that we all have this sort of magical power within us, that we're able to, again, once we're listening to our, it might be weird, it might be quirky, it might not go with practicality or with the mainstream, but whatever, when we come into a space of really allowing that light of ours to shine, everything and everyone is attracted to it, to that light of ours, okay? And I'm getting that you are very spiritually connected right now, always very intuitive. You are a water sign. And I think using your intuition to maybe choose wisely this time, coming into this connection. And I think it is also just, I feel like choosing wisely on when to, you know, what information to give and when. And I think you're right about holding back on your feelings at this time with this person, because I think that it is going to actually make the outcome more prolonged. You're going to have to wait longer if they're even more confused than they already are right now. And also, I think they need to come into a space of not even listening to anything you say. They need to come into trusting their inner voice and their own inner knowings. That is how justice is served, is when we start to do things that are conducive to our best life. And for us, this does not mean hurting anyone else or ourselves ever. when we start to do things that are correct, morally correct. Again, going against the grain is not breaking the law or doing things that aren't morally correct. These are kind things that, again, people maybe don't think are practical. Anyways, that's how justice is served, is by really finding that we are the only ones that we're only obligated to ourselves. And once we do fulfill that obligation to care for ourselves correctly, we have so much more to offer the world around us. Children might be a factor. I almost get that you or your person, I feel like your person has a family that they are leaving. That's what I'm getting off of this energy. And I don't think they're leaving for you. I don't know if they know that you're their person or not yet. But I do feel like they're leaving a connection that was a karmic connection. And it takes a lot to really understand that it's not selfish, it's selfless, to leave connections that we have been committed to. We've been told that we're selfish if we leave. We're actually selfish if we stay. It keeps not only ourselves, but the other person from flourishing truly. And even our children, believe it or not, this is a real thing. It stops our children from, it keeps them thinking that that kind of dissatisfaction is normal, and that sort of unfulfilled life, whatever. Being unhappy is normal, is the normal for a lot of children, and that isn't the normal. Should never be the normal. Codependency, I do feel like, it says addictions here. I feel like your person was feeling, codependency means basically when you're in a connection for any reason other than true love, and I do believe they were in a connection because they felt obligated to it, not because they truly loved the person. Getting to know each other, and I do feel like you and your person are going to, I feel like you're getting to know yourselves at this time, and it's going to lead to you guys really getting to know each other in the future. It does feel like a good connection. Believe it or not, there are some very big hiccups and irons that, kinks that need to be ironed out here. But the Lover's card is your overarching energy, means this is the strongest true love connection you're ever going to be a part of in your lifetime. The patience is very required at this time. There is a lot still being ironed out, and pain being healed, and really your person coming into their power and really understanding their own worth and their own voice, and that, again, that the only time that they can fulfill anyone else, including their own children, is when they're truly fulfilling themselves. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. This means to me that, when a person like this is not leaving out of fear of looking a certain way, that is actually, that is a fear, and that's not love. Love is leaving even though it was hard to do, because we know it's the right thing to do and the best for the both of us. That's your person and their person. Wow, what a weird, interesting reading. I love you guys so much. I hope next week turns out a little better, but it does look like you have a really good connection, a really strong, powerful, loving, true, soul-deep connection here. But it does look like that patience is going to be required while they go through whatever it is they're going through. I feel like the only thing I feel like you are as stable and as evolved as it gets. I just feel like you're not being forthcoming about feelings at this time, and I feel like it's to save them from that extra burden, and I think that's great. I think you're doing everything perfect. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Mwah.